and welcome to your daily COVID-19 update for today, Friday, February 18, 2022.
Over the last 24 hours, we would have detected 74 new cases, and currently we have 1,159 cases that are active across Guyana. In terms of hospitalization, we have 81 persons right now in hospital, with 61 of those persons at the Ocean View Hospital and 11 of them in the ICU. Over the last, I would say, 24 hours, we had about 1,500 doses administered, so that now makes the first dose for adults about 429,982 persons receiving a first dose vaccine. That's approximately 83.8% of the adult population. And for second dose, we've had 324,175 doses administered, which is approximately 63.2% of the adult population. In terms of the 12 to 17 age group, we have administered 33,294 doses. That's approximately 45.6% of that age cohort. And for second dose, we have administered 23,914 doses. That's approximately 32.8% of that age cohort. And booster doses have gone up slightly. We now have 47,974 persons receiving a booster dose. This, obviously, we have to increase this because there are lots of people who are now eligible for booster doses but have not come forward so far. Currently, we do have patients, and we have over the last year and a half or so, we've been able to add new beds to that section of the hospital. We have given them ventilators, we have taken oxygen in there, we have given them monitors and all the instruments that they need to properly manage a COVID-19 patient. Obviously, when there's no longer a great need for this type of isolation unit, we will more than likely move those equipment to areas of the hospital where we can manage patients with other conditions that will require such management. So, for example, critical care patients would need more observation, monitoring, and so forth. So some of this equipment we would be able to utilize in a critical care unit, for example, or in an ICU setting. While we have lifted the curfew, all the other measures are still in place. And I do hope that any person who is promoting activities or involved in these types of entertainment arrangements, that they would first seek guidance from the task force before proceeding to organize any such gathering. COVID is not over. What we have is we have seen an Omicron wave, and those numbers have been dropping, but we still have cases. And if we are not careful, those cases can still spike. With Omicron, there are different variants or subtypes of Omicron. So you have a BA1 and BA2 and BA3 and BA4 and BA5. And In some countries now, the BA2 is the one that is circulating and now creating a resurgence in some countries. So I think last week you asked me about Denmark lifting all their masking mandates and freeing up the society and so forth. So that's 1 week ago. This week, the cases of hospitalization in Denmark has gone up. Active cases have gone up. And of course, with that, you had a 67% increase in deaths. So once we start opening up like this, and if we open up too soon, we are going to see spikes in cases, and therefore we cannot be complacent.
You have been watching the daily COVID-19 update for today, Friday, February 18, 2022. I'm Natasha Smith-Thomas. Goodbye.